Well, you heard of Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster, but what about the Seneca Lake Monster?
Well, tonight our 18 News anchor Elizabeth Worthington diving into the history behind this mysterious legend.
I mean, it could be beneath us right now, for all we know. Do you think, in your own opinion, that there could be other organisms we don't know about lurking in the depths of Seneca Lake?
Absolutely.
Do you believe in the Seneca Lake Monster? Mystery or myth, monster or make-believe, the history behind this legend is long and rich. Dating back to the year 1900, the first documented sighting by passengers aboard a steamboat called the Otetiani, causing quite a stir in Geneva.
When I first learned about it, I just said, oh, it's another one of those great folklore stories and so on. But there is some solid evidence that this incident actually took place.
It was about halfway up the lake, right around Dresden, New York, and all of a sudden they spotted this thing out in the water that they thought was an overturned boat. And so as the captain approached it, he was thinking, there's going to be, people in the water and they need rescued out. So he's trying to approach this thing that looks like a boat. And as they approached, this thing just went under the water. And there's nobody around. There's no people, no floating, life rafts or nothing. And so they're looking around, and all of a sudden, a few minutes later, they claimed to see this creature raise its head above the water and showed off 2 rows of white, sharp teeth.
Christopher Pike went on a quest for the serpent that lasted a year and a half, filming a movie called Exploring Seneca that was released in 2015.
Every time that somebody sees it, they're just captivated by the story.
Not just captivated, but inspired to look for the monster themselves, reporting sightings directly to Pike, like this one from Belhurst Castle.
He saw something out in the water and he's like, what in the world is that? That's crazy. Zoom in on the picture, it looks like there's like scales like on the back. It looks almost like reptilian.
Sightings today bolstered by photos and videos, but back in 1900 you were only as good as your word.
Everybody on board, there was very notable citizens. There was a sheriff on board, there was a geology professor, a couple of public works commissioners that were on board. Very reliable sources for the time.
Still, the possibility of the monster's existence is threatened by alternative theories that work to explain away these stories and sightings.
Tom Brooking of Cornell University was talking about lake sturgeon, and lake sturgeon could be upwards of 9 to 10 feet long, weigh 300 pounds.
I would say it is possible that these could be mistaken for a sea monster or some other larger creature.
And then people could be also over exaggerating.
But Pike isn't giving up just yet.
I want to believe, I do. Honestly, I think it's probably just lake sturgeon. But hopefully, nature proves me wrong.
Or are you going to keep searching for the lake monster? You're going to keep investigating?
Yes, the new documentary is going to be finding the Seneca Lake serpent, trying to find it. If there is a creature out there, I think this would be the lake to go. The mystique of the lake. Why doesn't it freeze when it's 20 below? How deep does it really? Some people say it's bottomless.
With so many unanswered questions, perhaps we'll never know what really lies beneath. Reporting in Watkins Glen, Elizabeth Worthington, 18 News.
Thanks so much, Elizabeth. For more, be sure to head to our website. Zach, I mean, I had the chills watching that. I was skeptical at first.
Yeah, that was interesting.
I'm a believer. What about you?
Well, I'll just have to, look into it a little bit more. That's the first time I heard that story, so it was pretty good.
Yeah, me too.
It's a really good report. Thank you, Elizabeth, for that.